It's okay, I don't see him. Look at this, Tom. Let's jump straight into this round. Sergej's run down mid, very aggressive start. Aerial's trying to hold down that B site, but it's a flank from Sergej that could do so much damage. It's spread thinly, though. Everyone tagged here for TyLoo, finally converting into some kills as these CT pistols pick up some frags, but DD's on the site, and he's found another kill as well for the TyLoo side. This could start to turn good, but ENCE will give up no room for TyLoo.
Exactly how you want to be. A lot of the time you see a player buy maybe an AWP here, just to try and add something to it, but they're just going to go full aggressive. Sergej, again, the second time we've seen him go all the way down the bottom of mid, and he's clearly playing with absolutely no fear at the moment. Will be taken down, but Aerial's there to find a trade straight back, and well, they'll take that. Go into a 4 versus 3. Obviously, there's some weapons to be had, which are slightly better than what they currently possess.
We saw Bottle earlier just run down mid and get 3 kills, but yeah, certainly refreshing.
Oh, spray through. It's not actually going to finish off BNTET. Now, there is no utility left for this T side, but well, for the CTs there's plenty, and is doing a lot of damage. DD down to just 11 HP. They're going to try and boost up again. Now, BNTET will be able to trade it back into a 3v3, but just looking at the health, it's going to be very difficult for them to try and hold on to this round. Aerial, I was going to say, has a whole lot of utility, but it's just hit the deck. TyLoo still has a little bit more, and he's going to expend it, but no. Captain Mo, he knows he has to pull out some plays, and well, he manages to. He's left his opponent low as well. TyLoo left without a rifle, but he'll be able to find an AK-47. He does have a kit in his hand as well.
They think he's already saving because of his slow play, but he's trying to come into the backline and jump on this bomb. He's taking a frag. He doesn't realize the second player isn't on the site, but now he knows, and he's on the bomb. They're ready to burst through that mid-smoke once it does fade. They're going to be setting up utility. Porch cover with a molly. Nice position from Aerial. Catches DD, who wasn't aware.
Managed to gain any ground. They have 1 smoke left, a small amount of utility, and although the shots missed, Alexi will be able to already pick off one back. They keep that man advantage strong, and it is just getting stronger and stronger. This is already falling apart. TyLoo just going to comfortably close out BNTET and Exkira, but he's pretty good with the scope weapon. Keeping the Galil may actually be just worthwhile.
He also tries to get some damage done on this site, take some weapons away from ENCE, but easier said than done on that one.
We don't, a lot of the time we're not looking at like these insane smoke setups and like, oh, wow. 3 HP. He's dead for sure. X7 just going to pre-fire the angle, and well, already ENCE have got that man advantage.
These T's are not up short just yet, but they are in through the apartments. It's going to be somebody bursting out. A man at the back of the site on A as well. So Aerial does have support, at least for somewhat of a crossfire, and Sergej starting off. His teammate's dead, but he's dropped the bomb. Cannot follow up with a second frag, and now it is finally a situation where TyLoo can get something done. But look at this hot flank from 7.
Slightly dwindled in this situation, and well, somebody just going to be holding the angle. He's waiting to see if anybody will peek. He's burning down. He almost takes X7, but almost doesn't really help out. Little Kevin in the corner, who's just going to be sat there, and X7 will take him down. Not too much of a problem at all. 56.66% of this half is gone. And already, DD is going to kick things off. TyLoo's aggression is going to be punished.
Now from the spawn land through. And these are the last bits of utility here for TyLoo. They need to get the kills. The smokes are down. 7 dropping off the top. His teammate pushing in through the smoke, because ENCE have so many players down on this B bomb site. They will lose Alexi B in the CT spawn as TyLoo push in through for that wrap. But they've yet to get these 2 players into the B bomb site. Make that 3, sorry. The 3rd player rotating off of A in the meantime, but Sergej's doing all the damage on his own. He isn't ready for the wrap. And somebody will finally take him down, putting TyLoo in the advantage.
You know, you just try and sneak in towards the site, because the fact is there is a trade possibility, but it won't be needed. They'll walk in, somebody up close, and it will be another round. It's just not a good position to be in. So TyLoo in a crucial one. They're going to go straight running through the smoke. TyLoo, he hits the first, but he's got Sergej to just defend him, and that's enough. Like, X7 goes down, but TyLoo's still trying to drag this back, and they've actually managed to get the kill over towards Banana. So they do have a bit of hope left in this one. The bomb is going to be planted. That's at least a little bit of extra money if things do go wrong, except the nade is perfect. TyLoo's just taking this round by storm, and he's going to go in to try and finish things off. The smoke beginning to fade as well. Exkira, you can see just the panic as he's trying to plant this bomb within that smoke. He's now left into a 1v3. Molotov is going to be going down, almost gets taken out by TyLoo. But the fact is the CT side are just waiting patiently. Sergej's going to go pushing alone, though. He's actually caught off. Aerial we'll be watching. He doesn't have much utility to expend. A single flashbang, an HE, the Incendiary into the corner, and well, not going to be hit.
Again, TyLoo, a very aggressive team, a very good individual team. With these SMGs, they could find something, and TyLoo certainly will be something. Going down early on in middle after losing his fight through the smoke. Sergej luckily will trade things out, but he has to fall back to the site.
I love DD just like, I'm just going to take a fight in apps alone with a MAC-10. Like, it was just... after getting a man advantage, they're going to continue this push. Actually, somebody now going to do exactly the same thing, except he wins. That's the difference. And then Captain Mo is able to trade out onto Aerial. Okay, somebody just straight through the edge of the smoke will remove LXB. Obviously, it's quite a common spot to try and find an angle, so you can understand why he pre-fired it, but it doesn't always work.
Always going to be favorable for the team getting the reset. If you have back and forth force buys that are winning, or even not even necessarily force buys, like just back and forth rounds, eventually that will favor the T side.
This one, they keep their dominance, which I feel like they deserve. Doesn't mean too much. Somebody going for a very risky play and is caught out over towards the apps. The rest of the T's looking to try and push in here, and Captain Mo already going to trade things onto Sergey, who was isolated by the utility. Nice little Molotov there to hold him out, and although the remaining players are low, TyLoo missing a shot now tags him as well. There's only actually 2 players left to try and defend this. Both players coming around Archer incredibly low though, but TyLoo's just not able to connect the shots, and before he had Sergey to save him. This time that is not the case. Now the rotation looks to come in from the remaining 2 players. They still have a chance.
Oh, those are some big whiffs from the side of ENCE. This may cost them a lot more rounds than they would anticipate. X7's all that remains now, and he's already run back to save this AWP.
Because they will have the loss bonus starting to build. 2,400 after this round will give them plenty to actually buy in. In fact, with the tournament.
Nice.
I have to say, I saw like Tensky trying to use it, and it just didn't work. Like, people were bringing it in as like a SMG, and I haven't been impressed so far. Trades though, working nicely. There will be some weaponry to be picked up, and we won't even get to see it shot.
Round through short, the other 2 coming in on long, taking a second to work out how they want to approach this retake, and oh no, that's horrible. TyLoo's going to kill his teammate. Luckily enough, TyLoo not going to lose any men in this after plant, and that is a mess of a round towards B because they have no idea. So somebody's got to hit his shots. Tom, he predicted a big performance from the man himself, and Bunted is joining him on this B site. So it's a strong defense for TyLoo, but they already give it up and play for that retake.
Just going to be waiting patiently now. They don't have a kit. Somebody is just going to go down through the edge of the smoke. The revenge of what happened just earlier. And now it's a strong after-plant position already. X7 will be there to find one. Sergey was just playing anti-flash there, and well, we'll go peeking out. Xcura manages a trade. He's still got that trusty CZ, and Buntet's found another. It definitely isn't done by any stretch of the imagination, but they're still both trying to push him from the same angle, and I think Alexi B will have a strong position here if it's ever needed, because X7 is just shutting things down in his own. Already with 3, make that a 4K in the pistol round. Strong performance from him. They managed to win this one, and they're likely to get to 14 without much of a response, and then it really is too much. Somebody, speaking of too much, he's just going to go running straight through the Molotov, and that is not going to work early on.
Site where Captain Mo sits in the pit with support from that AWP. This is where it needs to come to life. This is where these 2 players need to win the round for TyLoo, because otherwise the game could be over in just a few more. X7 going to be able to get the trade, even a follow-up kill as well. He is firing off on all cylinders today.
No way they should be going for this. In fact, Buntet's already gone. Like, Didi's just waiting here alone, maybe needing a bit of a confidence boost. Like, ultimately, the damage that they're doing here. Do you actually just save, get your best buy possible, and then try and fight all the way back from 14? Mount.
Yeah.
Like, both Sergey, I think it's X7 as well, are just playing unbelievably well. Didi, though, this time it works. Or he's trapped. He's completely trapped. But will they actually be able to finish him off? I don't think they will. See it in my eyes.
That being said, with the 2 rifles on TyLoo, they're both on the B site here. So even though Alexi B takes down somebody in middle, if ENCE are baked into going for this B play, they're walking into a crossfire of guns. But with 38 seconds left on the clock, Tom, ENCE are looking like they're walking into a bit of a bait setup. X7 going down on A, and yeah, that's going to force ENCE into this position. Buntet jumps up thinking he's going to rotate, but instead he gets a kill. Trade is right back there for TyLoo, but with the man advantage, TyLoo, they're in a great position. Accurate, running through the smoke as well, but he won't be able to get the kill. And now it is a 2v2. What looked good for TyLoo has fallen apart.
Yeah, I can see his logic there. Maybe he didn't think they were close enough, but you just have to, I feel like I just want him to play with the rest of his team instead. There's a few rounds where they've come close, but it never really seems to go their way. ENCE, they're pretty good. Like, it was a sort of question raised on the desk.
Pistol rounds to TyLoo, a lot of ecos. ENCE constantly resetting the economy on that CT side has not made this an easy game for the Chinese. But there it is, back to the basics for TyLoo, running through smokes with no flashbangs and dying instantly. 2 players on this A bomb site, but they might want to reconsider a 3rd rotation. 20 seconds left, and this is looking like the A play after all.
It is going to be the push coming in. Captain Mo in the pit. Oh, looks away. He just about does the damage, and yeah, this is going to be the push coming in. They will have time to get that bomb down. They've cleared the site magnificently well.
Yeah. This is, Okay, Ali's finding his form in the second half. It's not over yet. TyLoo is still in this one. Oh, somebody running through a Molotov. Alexa finds 2 kills, and yeah, I'll take that comment back.
Why? Go on, Bendy, you go on, join them. You might as well at this point. It's just like, yeah. ENCE are just so prepared for everything they're going to do, and that round was simple. There you go, simple. I'm changing the word. Simple for ENCE. ED, that's a nice double spray down though. He's brought some life back into this round. Excurate hasn't moved, absolutely nothing, other than his AWP. Has found a kit along the way, which buys him at least an extra 5 seconds, but he's going to have to pull off one of those ridiculous rounds, and we haven't seen any of them from TyLoo. Sergey even just peeks out, takes the fight, and it is going to be a dominating performance for ENCE.